Hello everyone, I am your host Warrior Angel. Welcome to my new Let's Play series for The Wolf Among Us. Now this is an episodic game released by Telltale Games back in 2013 if I remember right. And they're the same developers that made the Walking Dead episodic games as well as the current ones that are out, which I believe are Tales from the Borderlands and the Game of Thrones one. I haven't played those last two, but I've played this and I played the other two, and The Wolf Among Us is my favourite one. And I really enjoy this game, and it's really why I decided to play this. Is I wanted to do it eventually, but after deciding to quit my Star Wars Republic of War campaign, I've decided to go with a game that I knew I enjoyed to share it with you guys, and this is it. I even went on my way on doing the last sale on Humble Bundle in order to get my copy of this, just so I can actually do it for my YouTube channel. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what The Wolf Among Us is about, where have you been? It's basically a sort of a crime detective one where you're playing as Bigby Wolf here. Now, as you can see, imagine from the yellow eyes, there's something up about him. And what it is, it's based on the Fables universe. There's a comic book series that it was released. I can't remember the developers, but I've read a couple of episodes since I've played this game, and I quite liked it. And just imagine all your fairy tale characters such as Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Jonathan Crane from Sleepy Hollow, the Three Little Pigs, all of them in their own sort of universes and homelands, as they're called. And there's this enemy, this unknown enemy who's been conquering their lands, and they've been forced to leave and migrate to our world, where they live in a community in, I believe it's New York if I remember right, and where they're sort of living there for the past couple of 100 years. And it's a really good comic book series. If you're into comic books, then I recommend you check it out. But that's the background basically behind The Wolf Among Us. We're playing as the protagonist here, Bigby Wolf, or as people may remember him as the Fables, the big bad wolf from the stories. So just to give you guys a bit of a thing though, I've played this game on the Xbox 360, completed it on that, so I know what's going on. But I haven't done it on the PC, so I've managed to go a little bit just to make sure the recording's going to come out okay and that. So I'm going to be unlocking things as I go along, so I'll share them with you when I do. There's a couple of things I do need to have already unlocked on the Book of Fables, which will tell you a bit more about the characters. But we'll get to that when it comes to it. So we're going to hit play now. As you can see, there are several episodes. We've got episode 1, which... episode 1 here is Faith. We've got Smoke and Mirrors, A Crooked Mile, In Sheep's Clothing, and Cry Wolf. He looks cool there. Right, so let's go back to thing. And before I start, there is a way, doing this game, you have the choice on how to play Bigby Wolf. Do you make him as hard as nails, by the book individual, or someone who's compassionate and things? I decided I'm going to try, for this Let's Play, I'm going to try and balance the two. Bigby is trying to get the other Fables, I should say, of Fabletown, to sort of believe him to have changed, to improve their impression of him. After all, he's the big bad wolf from the stories. So I want him to play him as someone who will try and be diplomatic for the most part. But when you get him into a fight, when it gets into a situation where you're going to have to fight him, he will go all out. He will make sure that you're bleeding at the end of it, right? Because, you should know better than to fight the big bad wolf. So that's how I'm going to portray him anyway, and at least as close to as possible. So let's start the episode. And as you can see, there's adapts to the choices you make. It's not really 100%. There are certain things that are going to happen regardless, but it does give you some leeway, which is quite nice. Anyway, this is the intro. Once upon a time in New York City, there lived a community of fairy tale characters known as Fabletown. The Fables who lived there arrived hundreds of years ago after they were exiled from their homelands. For the use of a magic spell called Glamour, they have protected the secret community from the mundane world. Sheriff Bigby Wolf protects them from each other.
Today again, if you missed it, a record for the date.
Telltale Games presents. I'd say I really do love the artwork for this game. It reminds me of things like Sin City, but in its own unique way. It's pretty unique to The Wolf Among Us, and I just love it. I just love the artwork, the play of light and shadow and all that, the choices of color. It's just really, I think it's great. Anyway, here's our protagonist, Bigby Wolf. It is kind of odd. I always found that he always has to rely on taxis and other people giving him lifts, considering. But I suppose it's one of the perks of being a sheriff, I guess. Yeah, the wolf among us. If I remember right, the cigarettes he smokes are really bad, but there's a reason why he smokes them as well. See, if I remember right, because he's still got his wolf senses, even in his like human form, he smokes so much apparently to actually try and block out all the other smells he can catch.
Mr. Toad? Shit.
Oh, here we go.
Bigby! Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning. Cross my heart.
Okay, just to pause it quickly. Don't worry, I won't be doing this too many times, hopefully, but I want to try and take the chance to explain it. During these conversations, you do have a timer. You only have a few seconds to be able to decide which option you're going to go for. So that's why I've decided to pause it so I can actually explain that bit to you. And just to try and give you... I'll come back to this in a second then, to show you the Book of Fables.
No need to kick up a fuss. Look, no harm done. I'll give you a pass, but listen. If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that. You can't send me up to live with those animals. You know what I mean. Go see a witch. Get a glamour. Bigby, they're bleeding me dry, mate. The quality of the spout goes down, but the rates keep climbing up. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
So I could pick one of the walls, or I could choose the silent option. I'm going to go for this one.
It's not even really worth dwelling on at this point. You're telling me to get it together. Whatever it costs, it's worth it. You don't want me catching you out of glamour again.
Oh, there goes the telly.
Now, see? This is what I told you about, Sheriff. You're just gonna stand there, do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
Let's see what I've walked into.
What am I walking into exactly? Woodsman's on another bender. He's been going on like that for hours. Turn this place to dust if you let him. He's in a fucking rage.
So I
This
see.
is the last straw, Bigby. He has to go.
Why is he so pissed?
So what set him off? Who knows why it was this time. Man's got a hair trigger. I avoid him as much as possible. When did he start drinking? Not sure he ever stopped.
Fuck you!
I didn't know anyone else was up there. Furring prick gob shite. Tell me how to spend my money.
Dad, the lights are shaking again.
What did I say? You want a big bad wolf to take you away?
No.
Then get the fuck back inside.
Yeah, no one really likes Big B, despite everything. Okay. I'm just going to show you the Book of Fables now. I've unlocked a couple of entries. This is just lets you tell you a bit more about the characters and that. So we've met this is Big B. We've met Toad. This is going to tell us a bit more about other stuff. This is the Woodsman, who we're going to be meeting in a second, and this is Beauty and Beast, who we're going to be meeting later on. Don't worry, I haven't locked, as you can see, I haven't locked anything more, so I'm going to show you these guys when I unlock them. So this is Big B. As you can see, this is what I'm trying to play him as. As you can see, he's trying to put those dark days behind him. So blah blah blah. Due to his worth past, the citizens of Fabletown are slow to trust him. He's determined to show he's truly changed. That's why I try and play him, is that despite the fact that he's gonna, it's the big bad wolf, I want to try and portray him as someone who's at least willing to maybe consider the other side and negotiate. Not try and go for the throat, so to speak, but when he does fight you, he will go for it. Okay, this is the Woodsman, who we're going to be meeting in a second. This is the Woodsman from Little Red Riding Hood, the one who cut open the wolf's stomach in order to release Red Riding Hood and her grandma, and fill it up with stones instead, as you can see here. This is Beauty, who you will meet in a little bit. Fact is, that's her actual name, Beauty. This is Beast, the husband. This is Toad. This is the Toad, by the way, from Wind in the Willows, in case anyone was concerned on who he is. This is a Fable Town. This is the name of the community in Manhattan. And this is the farm. Basically, as you can see, it's a giant farm in upstate New York. You have plenty acres of land. It's a place where if you can't pass as humans, such as giants, goblins, talking animals, etc., that's where you have to stay. But as you can see, some of the people don't like it because, basically, despite everything, it's a prison. They can't leave it unless they can get this glamour, which is a spell you're going to see in a second. But most of them can't afford it, so they have to stay there. And there you go. Sky spell. Anyway, that's all of that. Let's carry on with the rest of the game.
No, I fucking am, you hear me?
Alright.
Hey,
Let's pick up the matchbook.
look at me.
As I've done this on the Xbox, I'm still trying to get used to the controls for this game. Before, you used to have to just put the circle thing over one of the things, and then you had to use the green button on the remote, on the controller, I should say, to pick it, whereas this time I have to actually pick it out. I wonder if there's a way for me to use my Xbox control pad on this. I got an adapter for it. I'll probably just muddle my way through it and maybe do it in the next episode.
God damn you!
Ooh.
Whoa, hey!
Don't use that beat up on woman.
On your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you!
Alright, why do you hit her?
All right, why'd you...
Ouch.
What are you gonna fucking do, huh?
Okay, I'm trying to be nice here, so I'm going to give him one last warning.
Woody, this is your last warning. If you keep on like this, I won't have any choice but to put you down.
Put me down?
As you can see, you get little things coming up every so often saying now he's going to remember this for later.
That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
Ouch.
You gotta calm down.
Okay, I send him into the sink. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Ouch!
For punishment?
Okay, that's next, bed. Okay, next over here. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Go fuck yourself.
Ouch. Okay, next up.
Back off, asshole.
Oh, that was close. Okay, quick time event, keep pushing Q. Ooh.
You should probably get out of here.
Look, I'm not leaving until I get what's mine.
You're not getting shit, bitch. Oh, fucking...
Be nice or I'll make you wait outside.
Hey, if you can't be nice, I'm gonna make you wait outside.
Oh, fucking shit. You bugged my jaw, you bastard.
And still you talk.
Fuck you.
Shit.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
These lips are sealed. Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
Are you alright?
I'm hunky-dory. Thanks for asking.
I've seen better, but... What's your name?
Your name?
Whatever you'd like it to be, handsome.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Sorry, Sheriff. Wouldn't want to add any difficulty to your night.
Why was he hitting you?
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started beating on him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the Woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch!
Would you excuse me for a moment?
By all means.
Come on!
Whee! Boom! Ouch!
Shit.
Poor Toad.
Hey, Toad.
My car.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh no, by all means. Take your time. Make yourself comfortable.
Sorry about the car. We ended up going out the window. Couldn't be avoided.
I can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. But even when you help, things end up more fucked than they started. Well, at least you're not fucking dead.
Uh-oh. I'd say back up in the flat when I was fighting. Well, when Bigby was obviously fighting the Woodsman. It reminds me so much of my own fighting style. I mean, I study martial arts myself, particularly in self-defense. Just the way he fights, the way he acts, is just so much similar to how I find myself when I have to get into this situation. But
I'll put you out of your misery.
yeah, although I ended up in this situation once or twice, it's normally when you want to try and kick the guy in the chest instead. But instead, as you can see, the wolf is getting unleashed. Oh! Believe it or not, that hasn't killed him. Thanks, girl. Don't worry, he's still alive. Thanks.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. I'm just getting what he owes me. You alright back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Great.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be...
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
I could let her do it. I'm gonna let her.
He's having a bad day.
That makes two of us. I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
Sorry, just another pause for a second. To explain why the Woodsman still survived with an axe in his head, Fables, if I remember, there was a whole thing about sort of their story, their legend, so to speak, keeps them alive. As long as people can remember the Woodsman or the big bad wolf and things like that, they can still carry on living for a long time. Like, you know, they've been around for a few hundred years at this point, and they haven't aged a day. They still, and they can recover from injuries quite easy. You know, not so much easily, but it can heal quite quickly. In fact, I think there was one point where, in one of the stories, where I think in the comic book where Bigby actually gets killed, so they think, and yet he still comes back, just because the big bad wolf is so well known, or something like that. Anyway, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, that's how he's managed to survive an axe in his head, and this happening to him as well. Let's light her a cigarette. Suppose she needs it after all that.
Here.
Thanks.
Who do you work for, really?
These lips are sealed. Sorry. Hey, you like my ribbon?
I just got 6 items for this.
What's the matter, Bigby? Tempted to take a bite? I guess those days are behind you.
I feel like we've met before.
We probably have. We all sort of knew each other at one point or another. But things change, I guess.
I guess.
Yep, he's managed to make enough of a recovery to be able to get away from here anyway.
Shit.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
He's had enough. For tonight, at least. Wouldn't be surprised if he has an axe to grind, though.
Ha ha ha.
That wasn't intentional. Sorry.
How much was it he owed you?
100.
I'm guessing it'd be bad for you to show up empty-handed.
Yeah, most likely. That's normally a
I'll be
situation
fine.
from what I've gathered. So I could say wish I could help. I'm gonna be nice and give her some money.
Let's see, I've got,
I think it's at like $50 or something like that.
47, 8.
Oh, 58.
58. That's all I got. It'll help, right? Take it.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really.
Just take the money, okay?
You got me out of a bad situation back there. Thanks.
I'm still gonna need a statement.
I have to go drop off what I have.
Meet me back at my office, then.
It's a little late for an office visit, Sheriff. I'll swing by your apartment.
How do you know where I...
You live in the smallest apartment in the Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
Small community and all that.
Good to know.
You should get cleaned up. You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
I'll clean up okay.
I clean up okay.
I'll believe it when I see it. Hey. I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
We got our damsel in distress. Typical
I'll see you
Noah.
around, Wolf.
Our protagonist. Surly, strong, determined to do good. Someone who doesn't look too bad in a short skirt. Oh, I am a bloke. You know, I know this is not wheels. Don't judge. Oh, another typical day for Bigby Wolf. I have to admit, I feel kind of sorry for Toad after all this happened. And roll credits. As I said, just the art style, it's noir, but at the same time it's got its own unique take on it. And I really just love the artwork, the colour, everything about the graphics in this game. I just absolutely love. And kudos, you know, to the people behind it that actually designed it this way. Oh, that's a little bit of a jump just then. Episode 1, Faith. Okay, welcome to the Woodland Apartments. Okay, let's have a look at... I think I will try and see if I can get my Xbox control pad to work on this game, because I'm more used to it.
Wish they wouldn't advertise that.
Plus, once I get a circle there, for example, I could actually hit the B button, you know, the red button on the control pad to pick it, instead of having to actually click on it. I think they're handy for fights, anyway. I'll see if I can get it to work, maybe by next episode. Oop. Need beauty. Go for silent option again.
You're still standing there, aren't you?
No.
Beauty.
Hello, Bigby.
Should have stayed off the glass.
I wasn't expecting anyone. I know this looks a little odd.
Well, why
but
did you
there's an
hide?
Explanation.
Why'd you hide when I walked up?
Well, I didn't know who it was. You can't be too careful these days.
No, can't.
Damn it, I'm late. Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Oh, you want me to lie to
He
your
worries
husband
too
now?
much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier. Just please.
I'll tell you what, I'll be nice, I'll promise.
You promise?
I promise.
Stick a needle in my eye.
Thank you, Bigby. I'll explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go.
Hey, I'm trying to do good for the community, even if it means lying to someone's husband.
Thank you for trusting me. Really, I appreciate it.
We do find out what she's up to in one of the later episodes, but for a moment, I'll leave you guys in suspense. Yes, I'm a bit of a dick for that. Sorry. This guy is always asleep. Always. Okay, let's try and talk to him. See if I can wake him up.
Hey, you awake?
Nope.
Probably for the best.
Best security guard in the world. Okay, let's have a check in the mailbox.
Been a while since I got any mail. 7th day in a row.
Christ, I get mail less like that. I think it's pretty rare I get mail, to be honest. Okay, let's just pop in the elevator, head upstairs. Up, here's Beast.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
So I could tell her, like, I'm staying out of this, I haven't seen her, I could just keep silent.
So,
Oh crap, I picked the wrong one.
I did.
what? When?
Oh, I was gonna keep it her secret.
Just now.
Crap. Actually,
You saw
guys,
her
excuse me a
just
moment. Sorry guys, I really do, I want to keep a secret. You know, I did promise her after all. So, hang on, let's hit play. Continue episode. I'm not going to be doing this too much. I will be trying to do more of an Iron Man, but I honestly picked the wrong one by accident. And I was sick. So, hang on, let's just... Oh, what's down there? Bigby's name tag.
Damn thing fell off again.
Let's put my name back up, I guess.
How much longer is this gonna go on?
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I push the button. Beast comes running down.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife?
Okay,
Seen
make
Judy?
sure I pick the right one this time I want to do. Haven't seen her.
Nope. Haven't seen her.
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. Damn it. Something's going on.
So you haven't seen this before, guys. What do you think it's doing? Is she cheating on him with someone else? Is there something else going on? Bit suspicious, you know, your husband for several hundred years and you decided to be a bit quiet about where you guys are going. Or where you're going, I should say. Let's check out Bigsby's apartment.
Damn. Should have cracked a window.
Nothing like a bit of water to make yourself feel human. We need it in this weather we've been having in the UK recently.
What a night.
Okay guys, I'm going to end the episode here, so I hope you enjoyed the first episode of this new series, and tune in next week for the next one. If you have enjoyed it, and feel free to hit the like button, it's a good way to show me that you guys did enjoy. If you have any comments you want to leave, then feel free to do so, and if you want to keep updated with new episodes of this series and my other ones as they come available, and hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, thank you for watching guys, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.